Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to another lab for Physics 2AG, Spring 2021 with Ron. In the good old days, miners used to find deposits of some metals with nothing but a string and a weight. Basically a pendulum, which is nothing but a weight connected to a spring that's swinging back and forth. I'm in a lab, and what you're seeing right next to the light in the ceiling is the top of my pendulum, and I'm gonna go downwards. I'm gonna point towards the bottom of the pendulum, which you may see right there by the photo gate. This pendulum, as you may see, is going back and forth through the photo gate. Photo gate is the same exact device that we have used in our previous lab with picket fence for finding G. I'll show you that this pendulum, which is long, keep a number in mind, it's 3.14 meters. It just so happens, it's not because it's pi, it's just that I measured with a meter stick from the hook all the way to the center of mass of this particular weight, and that's 3.14 meter. Remember that because we're gonna use that. Then, in order to find the acceleration due to gravity, I need just one more number, and that's gonna be the period of that pendulum. Period of the pendulum is the time that it takes the pendulum going from one end, one way, and back to its origin. That's called a period. Think about a child on a swing going back and forth once. That's the period of the swing. The way this is measured is with the photo gate. If I look at this part at the bottom of the photo gate, you can see that when my hand goes and breaks the infrared line, then you see the red starts, then the red stops. That's what's going to happen, and that's going to be translated to a computer measuring the time to a very, very, very good precision. So I'm going to let the pendulum go back and forth, but remember we're looking for one period, but I didn't put my photo gate at the end, but rather at the bottom. That's because if I do one period, 1/4, 2/4, 3/4, 4/4 of a period, that's the same as from the bottom here, when I break the line and start the measuring through, then 1/4, 1/4, again measure, 1/4, 1/4, again measure. When I get to your breakout rooms, you will tell me how that will agree with the numbers that you will see on the logger profile, Let me start this thing. And now we'll move the camera to the computer and look at the actual data being taken. Let me move the camera to the computer. No data yet. Like always with Logger Pro, you have to go to the green button and ask it to collect. So let me do that. And you can see right here the numbers of the measurement into the gate, out of the gate, into the gate, out of the gate. It's 1, 0, logical 1, logical 0. Into the gate, out of the gate, into the gate, out of the gate. And that is all. That's the whole experiment. And when I get to the breakout rooms, I'm going to ask you whether or not you can see what the full period is. The full period will be from some number minus some number, and altogether we'll have about 20 periods you can average here, which can give you a very, very nice result, okay? So think about it, try and see what's a period, what number minus what number. These numbers that have 7 significant figures, these are measurements in seconds. Okay, be ready. I'll see you in the breakout rooms.